everybody. Welcome to B and J's Trade Secrets.
Wait.
Did I say it wrong?
No, it's just because it was one of those moments where it's like, you know not to laugh.
Okay.
And so it got me giggling. It got me giggling.
We'll keep it running.
Okay. And you give me giggling.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Bjorn.
And, this is our podcast that we're starting.
Yeah. We're forcing you to listen to.
Yeah. Well, I will say, we are starting this podcast by popular demands.
We really are. People have asked. People have demanded. People have held a gun to me.
Yeah.
Not for this.
It was sexual. It was sexual. But
it was only loaded.
The safety was on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we've had a couple of friends be like, you guys, oh. And you know what that means? That means y'all need to go somewhere else.
No, that's what I was kind of thinking. I was like, I would love to listen to you talk. I just don't want to be in the room with you. That's what it is. Like, I would love to hear what you have to say. I just wish I wasn't next to your presence. Like, you. Like, that's what it's given. That's what it's given. Go to a room and contain yourself, and then I'll listen.
Yeah, that's what it's giving. But, I feel like, you know what? Even before that, you had brought up, like,
I've done it for like 2 years. I've done it for 2
2 years in the making.
I
2 years of production.
Even longer, I think. Because I did that when we worked together, didn't I? I was like, the first time I think I brought it up.
Yeah. And we'll get into that. We'll get into the backstory.
Yeah.
I guess setting intentions for the podcast, I envision, if whoever gets a kick out of that, I love that for you.
Mm-hmm. But it's not meant for everyone. No.
Well, okay, yes. But like, this is truly, when I am filming, I'm filming this so that way I can show friends.
Yeah.
This is like, for the people who have been asking, this is for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's how
like
I
the
am
main
imagining
target.
This combo.
And then everyone that does listen, very extremely grateful.
Yeah.
Very like happy that there is enjoyment and pleasure found in this.
But you are a guest.
Let's just say there's room for everybody.
There's room for everybody.
Let's just say that.
Yeah. Also, if you can't tell, we are queer.
Mm-hmm.
But
not say them.
Oh yeah, you are just wearing that. I did. Bjorn goes by they them. Yes. I go by he him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess intentions for the podcast. For the people who are watching who aren't our friends, I imagine just like
to pass time.
Yeah, I imagine someone at a desk listening to this. Yeah, who's like,
what they gotta say?
Yeah,
typing away. They're like, I could laugh.
Yeah,
I could have a good time.
Because like, look, that's what like essentially I do now.
Yeah.
With my job, I'm not telling y'all where I work or my job.
Because we don't represent them.
Oh yes,
we do not represent.
Disclaimer.
Yeah,
we do not represent the organizations that we are a part of. These are explicitly our own thoughts. Yeah, thank you.
I will not market myself for whoever I'm supposed to represent, and I will not be marketing this when I'm in that facility.
Yeah.
Outside of it, I will not stop talking about this. In any kind of building that I am supposed to represent, I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah. But I guess starting off the podcast, we should probably bring up how we first met. Yeah. We've been friends 3, 4.
So funny.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
right?
2022.
Yeah.
And because we were working at the same place, we were working at Home Depot, and I don't care if I say Home Depot.
I don't know, because I'll drag them.
Yeah.
I'll happily demolish whatever little reputation they have. The company I work for now, I just can't represent. But Home Depot.
Yeah,
I don't mind sharing the fact that I worked there and they were evil.
Yeah, we met at Home Depot. I'm not going to tell you where we live either.
No.
But we live in the Deep South. So
it is not a sea of, I would say like for that job, we live in a place that I would say is very diverse. That job is very limited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's, wiry
homely, home bodies.
Yeah.
That should stay home.
Yeah.
It's
straight boy, good boy club.
frat.
Yeah. It's
golden boy, like football star.
And then a sprinkle of gays, queers.
Yeah. But it's like they kind of put us in the back with the crackheads.
Yeah. Well, overnight crew, there was people at overnight who I fucked with. I like.
Yeah, I feel like I liked the overnight crew more than I liked anyone else. Because I mean, they didn't take it too serious. Like,
yeah.
It was just like, it was kind of like they worked hard, but at the same time they could joke and laugh with you. It was like mornings and like evenings. It was just like extremely strict, micromanaging.
Yeah, you get into the middle management of it all. Yeah.
Those people don't know your name.
Yeah.
CEOs don't know your name. So
I can't say anything because I'm really bad at names.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
New people coming up to me being like, "What's their name?" I'm like, "It's something."
Yeah, and yeah, you are the. We actually just talked about this the other day, and you were like, "His name." I'm thinking it's this, and I was like, "No, it's that one." That is true. I'm not. Remember that when Mackenzie. We'll bleep that out. Yeah. We have a mutual friend who did not know my name for a while, and I did not know hers. So I only referred to her as Big Titties, and she would refer to me as Demon Twink. I still do think about that.
That is fun. Yeah.
And so sometimes it's fun not to know people's names because you can kind of give them a nickname.
Yeah, and we did do that. Yeah. Well, I guess let's first get into how we met.
Yeah. So, that's true.
I'll try and put a pin in that, but girl, if we forget it, we forget it. Girl, just type in the comments that we forgot.
Yeah. And just know, we're probably not going to get better at this. So just go in for the ride. Yeah. Take an edible. Yeah. Take a 10 milligram edible and just let two queer bitches just talk.
Take a shot every time the audio peaks with my laugh.
Yeah. Oh, and also I just realized the other day, I say the word like. Take a shot, bitch. You're dead in an hour. You're dead. That liver is cirrhosis. What is cirrhosis?
Oh, girl. You're going to look so dumb. I don't know.
Okay. So we met because we did both work at Home Depot. And he had worked at a Home Depot in a different county. Yeah. Or a different town. And transferred into the Home Depot I had worked at just for a few months. And because there was not many queer people at all, the only people that I really actually had any kind of friendships with were with the young women that worked there. Yeah. And so...
Love those divas.
Yes. And we would talk about boys. We were all kind of like boy crazy. They all settled down. I'm still the hoe in the group. But we would just talk about boys a lot. Or like guys, not boys.
Yeah.
Guys, men.
Yeah.
And so... when Jesse transferred, they were like, "Oh, have you seen like the cute guy that works like freight?" And then an ordeal happened that we'll get into. But I had to go speak to a gay person. I had to go speak to a gay person. I was like, the girls are not getting it. That's okay. I love my divas. They are straight divas. They weren't getting it. I was like, I've got to talk to a gay person. Yeah. So I was just like pacing the Home Depot and being like, there has to be one. No, literally, I was like, there has to be like one gay in here. I was like, what do I need to do? Like open sniffies? I was like, there's got to be someone.
Yeah. And funnily enough, that bathroom at Home Depot is a cruising spot.
Like on sniffies.
Yeah.
And I won't tell how I know that.
Yeah. But sorry, I cut you off.
And so, so then I was like pacing like the Home Depot. I was like, there's got to be like a customer in here. I was just like, there's got to be somebody. I was just like, there's got to be one gay person I can bother. And I happened to be walking past our break room, which when I turned to kind of face, because I heard the door kind of swing open, a big manly arm just swung the door open. I looked over and you were wearing this?
Yeah, I rewore this outfit. I have a shirt, Little Rat, and then the shorts are Guitar Hero pajama pants that I cut.
Look at the material.
And then I wore these shoes every day at Home Depot.
Look at the material.
Yeah, I wore and obviously I like this style, but I also like this outfit because people are less likely to engage with me.
Yeah.
Because I look
crazy.
Yeah.
Not crazy.
I look the way I look.
But you know what I mean? Like, someone else all would come and talk to you. But like
Yes.
the people, the customer base
attracted
of
the
Home
people,
Depot would have not.
No.
So
well, you know, though I have long hair, I have like, I mean, you see it. You'll see it.
Yeah.
I'll see
Lock
it.
in.
And old guys come up to me and they're like, I used to have hair longer than yours. I was in a band.
Yeah.
And now takes off cap.
Bald.
They're like, enjoy it while you have it. Eat my word.
Literally, return the slab.
3 men there has like...
they have done that.
Well, not that. 3 men, I'd work in paint and they'd come in and they're like, bro, don't even get fucking married. They'd come in, yes. They'd be like, bro, don't even get fucking married. Now I'm out here getting fucking paint.
That is real. No, that's real because when I worked at service desk, like a man would have to come return flowers and he did look like he just wanted to take a gun to the fucking school.
But you know it was his fault.
Every time. Because you know what? She probably sent his ass for lavender and he came home with violet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seemed like we kind of locked eyes because I turned and I just... I said, yeah.
You see it.
Yeah. And so I didn't want to make it too obvious, so I did a lap. I kept walking straight and I was like, I'll be back around.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back around and my first words to you were...
Are you gay? Or like bi, maybe? Like something? Like, yeah. It was that. And then I was like, well, yes. You know?
And I said, thank God. I said, you want to know why me and this bitch fell out?
It's kind of
full of suspense.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy story.
Yeah.
And yeah, we could get into it. Another coworker there, he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
He
just had a lot. We had never met. And to make a long story short, we had never met because I worked nights, he worked mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Yet he had a lot of insane, like derogatory, just like comments to make about me, which was just weird. It was like, it really could get into it. Maybe we will like as the episode goes on.
Yeah. It was just a lot of internalized homophobia.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately is just more common in the Deep South than
it is.
One would like. Maybe it's, I don't know.
I never.
You know,
I've experienced in other locations.
I have too.
Yeah, so I guess it is just a universal thing, no matter where you go. It does feel like I have experienced it more in the Deep South, but I think it's just because of like friend groups being kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like frat guys. I'm not surprised I'm gonna see one of you on like, or at least 3 of you on Grindr.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you're kind of, the mindset you have is gonna help, like you're gonna kind of find a group that is similar and you're gonna mold together. Yeah. So I think that's what it is. Like if a person has internalized homophobia, they're most likely going to have a friend who is experiencing some type of like internalized like self-hate, and it's festering like in some type of like communicative like way. And so I have seen it far more, I think, since moving to like the Deep South. But I mean, I think it is, like it's like universal.
Yeah. But, you know, I heard that and I was like, well, Diva, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm so sorry. Because not to get into it, but I think the words that caught me, I was like, whoa. Where it was like this person was like, you give gays a bad name.
I know. It is. He stated his words today were, it's fags like me. It's feminine fags like me that cause homophobia.
And I do not fuck with that at all. You know, obviously there's a lot of femme gay shame out there.
Not enough. Okay. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
And you know, a bad thing turned into a good thing because it really.
That was what started like our communication, which then developed. Yeah. And like a really great friendship and connection came out of that. What it could have been, that could have been it. You know, I could have just came, asked your opinion, and then nothing developed after that. But then when something did develop with that ordeal, I came with the updates.
Yeah.
I found you once again on the payout. I said, yeah, it just did not go the way it probably should have. And I wonder who was the aggressor.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'm the reason for homophobia. Was crazy. Because that shit existed before I came.
You saying that with they
I know, yeah. When we went to that goth night, I wore this, and the girl came up, she said, I have a question. What's this mean? I said, oh, it's like to be irony, like, or have irony, because I was like, my pronouns are they, them. I thought so, but I wanted to make sure. I said, oh.
I can't blame her though.
No, I can't, 'cause she was real for that.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I was like, you need to be in every room.
Yeah.
Like, you need to make every room know that you're there, because you stand on it.
That's why I love the goth nights.
Yeah, and there's some really like safe, good queer places. Like even like me just being like trying to make a joke out of the fact that most people don't get my pronouns right. And it is a constant struggle. So I was like, oh, this will be, you know, it's meant to be silly. I get that some people wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
But it is nice to go into a queer space and someone be like, well, who's this aimed for?
Yeah.
And when you tell, it's like, okay, sweet, I got you.
Yeah.
Because she could beat my ass.
We are a goth night.
Yeah. And she had those platforms.
Yeah.
And she meant it.
Yeah.
She scuffed them.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know.
She was like, I need to know what this is before you taste curb.
Yeah, no, literally. Before you walk out this bitch with 2 teeth left, what does it mean? She beat my ass. I only have 2 teeth, and she would have wrote they, them. She was real for that.
Yeah.
But no, our friendship started very abruptly, or I would say just any kind of acquaintanceship, because it was built on the fact that I just needed to talk to a gay person because an issue was happening within the community that I was like, how do I move around it? And I will say, prior to Jesse, I didn't have good friendships with gay men. And it wasn't like a lot of internalized like homophobia. It was just, I would like form friendships that did not have boundaries, did not have respect. And that was for everyone. I mean, it was for like women, men, everyone.
I think, so I guess let's get into it where you first came to where we live now from Arkansas?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
hell.
Yeah. You just didn't have a good frame of reference.
No, I didn't.
A healthy, you know.
Like fully set up friendship is. Like, you know, I didn't. I came from a spot like where there just wasn't boundaries. And I didn't have them set up for myself. I didn't know how to respect others. And it wasn't like I was actively trying to disrespect people. It's just I didn't know that maybe you were doing stuff that could like offend a friend or hurt a friendship, because most of the friendships I had weren't stable, nor like, they were just very dysfunctional. So when, you and I started to actually get to know each other, this was like the first friendship I ever had with another openly like gay person, where, and just an individual in general, where it was like, you know, not guidelines, but helped me realize what a boundary was. That it was set up in a very healthy, like good, protective way, and kind of like give me that, like give me understanding of what I would expect from a friend and how to be treated by a friend. And it was like a learning curve in a way that was like very healthy, progressive, and not like, from my end, disastrous.
Yeah.
God only knows what I put him through the first few months. I mean, we only had limited interactions at first, because we were really just kind of more like it started that, and then it kind of became a work friendship. Yeah. And then after that, we started to like go downtown together and kind of go to bars.
What was the
as a group of friends?
What was the first time we hung out outside of work?
It was for my birthday.
Oh. Was this the first apartment? Really? Was it there?
No, it was downtown.
Oh, okay.
I went downtown for my birthday, and you came. Like, a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Party for you. No, for real. Other people did come, but like we didn't. I knew those people pretty well. You and I had just started the friendship.
Okay.
And you came. But yeah, you're wearing, because that's when I was gagged because I had only seen you wear clothes.
And you came with Hello Kitty.
Yes!
Yeah,
and the Polaroid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I got a photo, I'll put it up.
I have it.
Yeah.
You know, I keep my shit.
That's one thing you're all going to see in this podcast. I don't remember anything.
No, he don't.
It's like...
It's kind of fun. No, because...
I was going to say concerned.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
Well, I think... I think I have sleep apnea. I now have a CPAP. And I think my memory is going...
better.
Yes.
It's on the rise.
Yeah. I'm on the come up.
Yeah. It is nice though. I burped again, so sorry. It is nice though because like I talk a lot and I like to retell stories. I like to hyperfixate on shit that I like to keep going. Something that happened to me 5 years ago, I'm gonna bring it up. And so it's nice because they don't remember nothing.
Yeah.
And so I'll be like, yeah, can you believe that happened? When? That's right.
A very Trixie and Katya dynamic.
No, it is.
Don't remember anything.
It is. Because I remember everything, and when I don't remember something, it's to worry. It's to worry. I have blacked it out. It was like a Vietnam experience.
Yeah. I guess talking. Wait, did we finish your backstory? I suppose your lore drop. Because we talked about you coming from Arkansas.
Hell.
Yeah.
Zip code 665.
Yeah. One number away. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came to this town for school. And I come from a military family, so I bounced around everywhere. But what?
Brat.
Brat?
Yeah, military brat. That's what they call it.
Oh, yeah, military brat. So then, yeah, I just came here and I was like, I'm not a rich fat guy.
No,
rich fat boy.
It is very dominating. Like that.
It is. Yeah, it's a lot here.
It is.
It's a lot.
And it is like difficult to kind of find someone to connect with when you aren't that mode.
Yeah, because it's so, it's so straight culture in the deep South. It's so homogenous.
Yeah.
I'm maybe particularly where we are, but it is just like, oh, I didn't realize it was polo and khaki shorts day.
Yeah.
Oops, my fault.
Every day.
Every day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It is insane how much like it is the sea of the same type of person.
Yeah, I've brought friends down here from Virginia and Tennessee, and it is a spectacle. They're like, all the girls are wearing tennis shorts.
Yeah, I've also
nothing wrong with tennis shorts. No, yeah.
But no, I've brought a friend down here as well, and they're just like, because it is just very basic.
Yeah,
this is the right word.
And there's nothing wrong with being basic.
No, it's just I'm tired of seeing only y'all. I am,
and it's again it's the deep South.
Yeah.
You might not have the best opinion of me if I'm wearing a little rat shirt
or a shirt like this.
But
actually, I may take this and find.
I know that's right.
Yeah. So that's the dynamic of this town.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, started working part-time Home Depot, overnights. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's really how we just met. Like, it really was just happened to be at the right place at the right time to like get to know each other. I forced it. I did. He was like, he stayed to himself, you know. You came in, you did your job, and you were ready to go.
I think because we've talked about this where we have really grown from each other.
Yeah.
You know, I did not interact with people. I was not like, not antisocial, but like.
You were comfortable with your own solitude. Like you were very comfortable being on your own.
And I think I still am.
Yeah.
But like, it's, let me think. I feel like I would not say anything to a fault, even if it meant I wasn't advocating for something, or advocating for myself. And I think I've really grown from you, because you advocate for yourself.
You know, I've been known to shake up a room over a little disrespect.
Yeah.
But no, I've grown a lot from him too, because it was like, it is weird that you see, I guess, qualities that someone has, and you're like, oh, I really like would love to have that type of quality, and you didn't even know you had it.
Yeah.
You know, like it's been that type of friendship of where we've both seen a lot of like certain aspects of each other and been like, oh, like I want to be able to kind of be able to do that.
Yeah.
And not even really known like that we even were carrying that, you know, aspect of ourselves. Because I never really thought about like, oh yeah, it's like I do really well about advocating for myself. I never really like kind of put that in perspective. I was exploding, low-key.
Yeah.
And so we've had a little mood regulation since then. But so you know, like when it did kind of get put in perspective, there was a lot of qualities that I looked to you because I would like see them have. Like I felt like he was very like comfortable in his skin, and I was like, I need to get better at that because I really, as much as I carried myself with like I think a little narcissism. No, confidence. I think a lot of it too was just kind of projected like arrogance. And I think there was like something I could deep down go and like, oh, there are levels of myself that I'm not comfortable with. And he carried himself. I mean, he was walking around with little Guitar Hero shorts. So I was like, oh, he loved himself. I was like, I need to get into that. I was like, you know, I was like, I want to be able to like really kind of like carry myself with a lot of confidence. And I thought you were really good about like going in things so level-headed. You know, like when I would tell you stuff, I am very expressive and loud and crazy. And I would be like, oh, I'm scaring him. And so, you know, but in reality, like it was just more so he's never at that like insane level of the way that like my brain was working at. Like just like constantly moving and kind of going up and down like emotionally, which I have gotten better at. And it was like, oh, like he actually can like really look at an issue and kind of deconstruct it and find kind of the right words to say, like articulate how he really feels. Whereas like me, I'd be so emotionally like charged that a lot of times I'd make it worse because I hadn't articulated how I felt because I was going through like temporary emotions. And so I was like, I need to get better at that. I was like, he got it figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of qualities to where I was just like, I guess, yeah, I was like more looking at like, okay, a friendship could really like develop and grow from this. But I was like, there's probably things that I needed to calm down. And there was like a lot of like qualities that you had that I was like, I would love to have that. And it was kind of crazy when we had shared that we both felt the same way.
Yeah.
And seeing like qualities that we did like have adoration for or respect for, and that we were like, I kind of need to introduce that to myself.
Yeah, and it just clicked, and then it became so obnoxious that you know people were like, this needs something. You need a place to let it out.
Yeah, they said. People have actually said, oh, you two.
Fucking boycott Home Depot for
real.
All right. Hi, y'all. Coming back, continuity change. I'm wearing a necklace and we painted Bjorn's nail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battery died.
Yeah. Battery died. And honestly, I don't know if there's a way around it. So that might happen every episode.
Yeah. And do you know what? It keeps y'all on those toes.
Yeah.
Because we can't actually see where we left off at without going through the whole footage.
Yeah.
So let's ask the audience.
Yeah.
I think we were speaking.
I think so too.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, our mouths were moving. I should have kept my big mouth closed.
Closed.
Well,
I honestly don't know what we're talking about.
see, this one's talking about. And I blacked it out because it was so triggering.
Yeah.
I think we were just talking good about one another. And we stopped right before you got in on me. So, what all good qualities do I bring?
I remember saying that.
What?
I remember talking about how,
Yeah.
I felt like becoming friends with you, I've advocated for myself more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I talked about the good qualities that I've gotten from knowing you as a person and like building and developing a friendship. I think that's where we left off. I think we just kind of like probably had just wrapped that up.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the downsides. He's had to be there for a few of my rehab stints. A few failed marriages.
We are hoping for all those things to
It would have been such a fucking journey. My lore is already very complicated. Could you imagine an ex-husband?
Well, there is that one stunt.
Gag it.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay, before we go on to that. We'll free fall there, and then we'll get back into some other stuff. You talking about the kids.
Yeah.
I did date. This was a learning curve for me as a person, because I was like, one, don't ever trust a Libra man.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, and my partner is just a Libra, by the way.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't trust him either. But no, love him. I don't trust that Libra man that I'm talking about. Yeah. That, also, if they're 30 years old, married with kids, and they are in a polyamorous marriage, and the wife is not actively seeking fun, be alarmed. That's a red flag. It really is a red flag. Because they're just a sex addict. They are. In this scenario, yes.
I just want to, I want to tread lightly because I know y'all polycues, you get a lot of flack.
Yeah.
And how valid that flack is, it's
not for us to decide.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not.
That was my first poly anything. I've never been a Polly Pocket type of girl. So it was, something I try to give myself. I was like, I'll do it. I'll learn. Like, this could be actually... And it was going really well.
It was.
They had kids. I actually really... I hate kids. I hate kids so much. I actually genuinely really like those kids. And they really liked me. I loved his wife. Everything would have went smoother had I just been bisexual and got with the wife. That's just the truth. That is the truth. Because she was amazing. She was so sweet. We had some things in common. I felt like it was a lot of... We didn't really see each other. Like, we were more like in passing. I was the toy. kept in the spare room.
Yeah.
So we only seen each other in passing. But I mean, like, we got along so well. The kids loved me. The only thing that messed it up was he cheated on me.
Y'all. Imagine being in a polycule and cheating.
And cheating on the person you brought in and you chased.
Yeah.
Because I told him I was never going to, that wasn't going to be anything. The first time we ever met. It was just a little fun. I asked about the whole situation before he ever, came over, so I knew it wasn't, a lie.
Yeah.
It was really how they had set it up. He came over and we had a great night. And I'm not even just talking, sexual. We had a great night. Mm-hmm. And so... Then I kind of had a moment where I was like, this isn't going to be for me. I could never do this. So we quit talking for a few months. He came to me. I told him what I was wanting, expecting. We communicated it. We got together officially. I was now part of, not their marriage, but I was something.
Yeah, you were something. I mean, you were on you were playing Minecraft and Roblox with
His kids.
His kids. You know?
With his kids while his wife was in the kitchen.
Yeah. And she knew. Yeah, it wasn't...
Like, I mean, we got along so well.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I was the boyfriend. The kids were asking questions.
Yeah.
Especially the oldest one. Very inquisitive.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I just was like, here's the developments that are going to keep going. And I felt so much anxiety through that whole relationship that I should have known then and there it wasn't meant for me. Because I was having like a lot of fears that were just coming up in weird situations. I was like, yeah, I knew. My body was rejecting him.
And then you also got a sign when...
Oh, my God. And I read the sign wrong. I read the whole sign wrong. I don't really believe in God. Sorry, Mom. But I do believe the universe can give you stuff. And, like, can give you these signs. And you can... I don't know. It's really complicated. But I asked the universe, just like I asked the universe with the other one. I said, if I'm not meant to be here, give me a sign. Because I had spent the whole weekend. And I was leaving that Sunday night. And I was like, this was a lot. Because I woke up and felt like I had imposter syndrome. I woke up and I fled. I literally, like, I was supposed to be there all of Sunday. I woke up at Sunday morning. I said, I got to get the hell out of here. He was up. I mean, like, he woke up, got out of the spare room, which I was in with. Him, his kids, his wife all went in the kitchen, was making breakfast. And they made me eat breakfast. But it was just like, oh, I'm having to find a spot in this, like, routine. It was just so weird. I was like, I gotta get the hell out of here. I grabbed my shit and I got in my car. Yeah. And I said, bye, I love you. But I was like, I got in my car. I was like, if I'm not meant to be here, give me a sign. I backed that car out of the driveway. Every single light on my dashboard came on. My steering wheel locked. Like, locked. I said, I'm not meant to leave. No. A mouse had gotten into my car underneath my hood and chewed my wires up. Yeah. And I took that sign as like, I can't drive the car. Looking back retrospectively, I did learn pretty quickly, like, oh no, that was the sign of don't come back here ever again. Don't come back because nothing good will ever occur. I've never seen a dashboard do that. I mean, because when at first I started backing out and the steering wheel was fine, I made a little like that. Yeah. It was like a spotlight hit me. It was every fucking light. Yeah. And my steering wheel was locked. You could only, like, you had to, like, and so I was like, oh God, I meant to stay. I said, I meant to stay. Because how could I drive away? And so, no, it was get out while you can. So I stayed that night. And then a week later, something started feeling wrong again. And I was like, oh. And also, too, I'm very, in any kind of relationship, I have some relationships, but I've never been that type of person where it's like, if it happens, it happens. And if it's good, it's good. And sometimes they're not good. So if it happens, it happens. Yeah. But I'm also very observant and I'll ask about things. And so I asked him, like, what was a common recurring issue in past relationships? And it was he cheated. Yeah. And that's what opened his marriage. Well, you know, that's not my business.
You said, actually, I'm not supposed to know that.
We'll get past that. Yeah. And so, anyways, but he's always been a cheater. When he's depressed, when he's this, when he's that, when he's up, when he's down, when he's behind. I don't know.
When he's sideways.
Yeah. You know, he's cheated. So I looked out for the signs because I felt communication was kind of getting a little more halted and stagnant.
Yeah. You opened up your eyes, you saw the signs.
Yeah, I couldn't deny those no more. And so I wasn't getting my fucking car worked on like, this is a lot of issues, actually. I don't think I was meant to stay because this is the crazy. I've never asked the universe for another sign after that. Because I was like, don't give it to me. I know I'm hard-headed, but please don't give me no more signs. And so I did. I felt like something was going to happen. And I have a good intuition. So what I did was...
Y'all, hear my sister out.
I knew, you know, in the past, he had cheated. I was like, so he's going to cheat. So I made a Grindr account. Not with my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed the location to where he lived because he did not live in town. He lived on the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have found an account. And I messaged it,
And
saying something.
And it was a blank profile, right?
Yeah. It just had, it had age and location. And I said, that's him. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That was the crazy part. Like, when I seen it, it literally had it was a blank profile, had no height, had no weight, had nothing but a location and an age. And the second I seen it, I said, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sent him, a little enticing little message. He responded. I said, you got face photo? He sent me a face photo. And the biggest gag of all, where this was like, slap me across the face next time. The photo he sent, he had taken for me. He had taken for me.
Yeah.
The photo he sent, this blank profile, me, was actually a photo he had originally taken and sent to me.
Mm-hmm.
I am as, like, what is it? Like when someone I'm as valuable as a person on Grindr, a blank profile on Grindr. And so after that, I blocked him on Grindr. I waited about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing too was he hadn't texted me in a few hours. And I was like, I know his schedule. I'm not crazy. I am. And so I was like, I know his schedule. He should be home by now. And he hadn't texted me back. So that's when I went to the Grindr. And then another slap across the face. I blocked him on Grindr. Why I get a text back?
Yeah.
So sorry, it's been such a busy day. Cheating.
Yeah.
Busy day just cheating. Not taking care of them kids. I said what I said.
Yeah.
And so I just told him that a coworker had seen him on Grindr.
Yeah.
But in reality, he cheated on me with me.
Yeah.
And won't that be the real? Won't that be the real story all the time? He sure the hell did.
Yeah.
He bought that bait in the bear trap. And I just played coworker showed me, I'm done. We're over.
Yeah.
And then he reached out when we had
he popped in and out a couple of times.
But the last time, I think he realized I was not.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time I was engaging, because a lot of the hurt and anger was gone because I just seen him. I was like, okay, you're just broken. This had nothing to do with me. This had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with it. You are in a cycle that you are not willing to change.
Yeah.
So once a lot of the anger, he knew how to reach out. So I'm a fucking cheater. I'm a cheater. He knew exactly when to reach out when I let all that anger go.
I hate I miss you text. Nothing pisses me off more, y'all.
Because why didn't you treat me right first?
And it just pisses me off. That just pisses me off.
Because it's not real.
No.
You know what? I've actually sent you some text messages when you out of town and be like, oh, wish you, coming back. I know damn well you'd be like, no.
Not in that context.
No.
Not in that context.
But, no, so really, he did. That's when you know he's a serial cheater. He knew the perfect time to reach back out. He sure the fuck did. And so I engaged. I said, hello, hi. How the kids?
Yeah.
How's your wife?
Yeah.
And then after that, I didn't keep the conversation going because there was nothing worth saying. I was just being cordial. And then he hit me up on Grindr. In his account, it said Twinks. I said,